Go go Power Ranger.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back on a Thursday night, feeling all gloomy, all blooms,
Feeling
all
dangerous.
feeling dangerous. Oh, shall I say, good evening, everybody.
Good
Welcome
evening.
to the All United Again show. So, An,
Hmm.
you're feeling all pumped up, all hyped, and
Ah.
like I said, back from the grave. Tell
Not
me,
really, man.
this
Not
morning,
really.
I remember, I still remember your first text message was at about
It was fun.
5:33 or
5:45. Okay.
5:45.
All
You
right. I'll go.
slide that in.
Okay. I'll
How
go
was
through.
it?
I'll go through the whole story. Right. I'll give you the whole account. I didn't set my alarm. I swear on my mom's life, I didn't set my alarm. I
All
didn't
right.
bother watching because I knew for sure. First
Uh-huh.
and foremost, you guys will be doing your victory dance, and then you
Uh-huh.
guys will be flapping your gums inside our chat group. And I cannot bear it for one more second. So I knew for sure the result. There was a bit of an air of inevitability,
Mm-hmm.
You, David versus Goliath, Tom
Yep.
versus Jerry, Rikishi versus Spike Dudley. You can write the
Yep.
narrative all,
Definitely.
all, all in that respect and all in that kind of narrative. But then again, hey, I woke up at about 5:45, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I checked my Facebook. I'm saying, wait, this is really awkward. How come there
Uh-huh.
are no posts saying that ha 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 Poland loaded, ha ha ha, look, look, guys, one in the
Load,
back,
loaded.
baby. So I was telling myself, wait, this
Uh-huh.
cannot be right. And then, like a true blue football fanatic, I went
Yep.
over to this app that we all love to call live scores.
All right. And then what happened?
Lo and behold, 1
Lo
1,
and
80
behold.
plus, 80 plus minutes. I was rubbing my eyes. I'm like, wait, am I on the right column? Because sometimes, right, you can go to today and
Yeah,
then
yeah. And live
try
score
to look
sometimes is
forward.
delayed.
Yeah, I kept refreshing. And then, all right, the next one, I had to visit our Devils group on WhatsApp. 300 odd plus messages, and all of them were salty and it was full of tears.
Yep.
I knew that was my time to arrive. I watched it, and then the penalty
Back
happened.
from the grave.
And then, good evening. It was a hard game, boss. Evening. Oh my god.
Undertaker came in.
Can it be evening every day, Joe? But how about you, Joe? I know you had not had any kind of sleep, not even a wink,
Nah,
and
not even a bit.
you had to mend the fort. You had to battle the fire.
Yeah,
Both on WhatsApp, social media, you name it.
everywhere.
You were in the firing line. But how have
Yep.
you been putting up, Jolie? I'm really concerned about you, man.
Uh, I'm not gonna lie, it hurt. I think this is by far the lowest I've been since I was a United fan since 9 years old. But
Uh huh.
I'm not gonna lie, it hurt. But the thing
Uh
is,
huh.
I'm still able to move myself up because you know
Mm-hmm.
why? Here
Mm-hmm.
in Napshot, we never fail to produce shows despite any result come our way. All right, that's one thing we do. And I love to do shows. I love entertaining people with my brother
Yeah,
Yanwari. So
of course.
nothing is gonna stop me from doing this. A lot of people that come up and say, "Hey, bro, how come you're feeling also pumped up? We
Yeah.
just lost." I've seen my fellow devils as well. They are all down and out. I know a few of my brothers as well. They're down
Mm-hmm.
and out. My brother has to
Mm.
book in today.
Oh
Feeling
no!
all shitty.
Wait,
That's the thing.
yo,
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot about Iman. So how is Iman coping? Has he like any planned out thoughts? No tattoo on his body or how to
Nah,
escape Tekong?
I think for
No,
him
no
it's simple.
prison,
I think he's just said,
no
keep the
prison break
heads
play.
up. We move from here, and you can't do much. You can't do much. The finals is over. We just got to move forward and then just look what for the future is.
You got.
But
Mm.
this is not what we are for, man. It's not just
Nah,
going to be the both of us, though the both of us
no,
can actually hold the fort and do this entire show. But nah,
never.
I want to hear from my other fans. I want to
Yes.
know what are they feeling. I want to know
Mm.
what's happening. So tonight, boys, we are going to wrap up the All United Again show with some beautiful, good elements, and yes, some good evening memes to come along as well, and some videos as well. But
Bang.
it's not going to be just us. It's not going to be just us. But before that, I need you guys to do me something
Please, let's go.
because I want everybody to watch this. So
Yes.
please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page and Facebook and Instagram. And we want you guys to actually follow everything and do something as well.
Yes,
Please share this video across all platforms. I want a lot of people to see. There is a special feature tonight. If you guys, all right, if you guys want a feature and just say, hey, look, I'm tired of being a keyboard warrior, guys. How many times am I going to be typing and all this? I'm done. I want to know. I want to share my views. All right. So text us in this number 82012850. We will get you in. All right. If you want, we can just do a phone call as well. There's no worries about that. But I would love you guys to actually come on board in this stream and talk about it. If you don't want your face to be shown, we will eliminate the video. Just your voice will be shown. All right.
And
just
if
your
you
voice.
and if you cross over the line, we will eliminate you as well.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. So without further ado, all right, we're
Let's
going to
go.
keep it low. We're going to keep it tight. We're going to start
Bang,
this. I'm going to introduce all my guests one shot because I'm pretty sure
shot.
my guests don't want to be introduced one by one because
shot.
we as the devil are a group together. And I'm going to bring my own Jing Bang together. Here we go. There's Ridwan on board. We have Gucci, Bollywood
Gucci
on
gang.
board, Gaurav, Katrina on board, and lastly, Mr. EA Sports.
Hey,
I'm
Mr. Golden Voice. Hey.
What's up, boys?
All right.
Fellas, I know it's yeah, I'm going on.
Ridwan, have you recovered from this little heartbreak of yours?
No.
No?
No.
Okay,
No.
you are right now on probation, yeah?
Yeah, on
give you about
probation, yeah.
I'll give you about 5 minutes. If you
Yeah.
if you don't step up the plate, then you will be a caller, no longer a guest. Gucci gang, it's been a long time. Gucci gang.
What's up?
The last time I spoke to you, you were all clean shaven. Right now, this is a brand new fashion that you have been spotted with. Wait,
This is actually a depressed look.
how does
Depressed.
how is Mumsy adapting to that new look of yours? Is she
Ah,
okay with it right now?
She's just putting the shaving blade while I'm on the bed.
Okay, on the wait,
Just putting on my face.
on the face or on the neck after watching what happened last night?
I think you soon will be on the neck.
God bless your mom, man. That is with us, right, Joe? This is her second appearance. That
Yeah.
every single time when you come on, it's always ominous. It has never been good news. That it seems like you are the bad news bearer for us. How have you been? How have you been putting up that? You good?
Traumatized, I would say. Pretty traumatizing.
She's being generous, I guess.
Traumatized. She's very
generous. And then, but last but not least, we got the man, all the way from bottom, man. He's the Mr. Golden Voice. Ayman,
Golden
your
voice.
voice still intact, Ayman. I see the big smile of yours. How have you been going through your
It
day
looks
today?
like Ayman's
All
been
good?
crying inside though. Look at his face.
No, man.
I'm trying my best, all right, because this is not really the wedding gift I've been thinking about. But well, it's time to move on, I guess. I've been sat there shocked and like sat there for like 2 hours, and I'm
Ooh.
not kidding. It was 2 hours just in front of the PC from where I was watching, and then
Okay.
just just petrified for that 2 hours, and then just move on.
First, I was afraid. I was petrified. But no worries.
I mean-
You know, Joe, look at his setting, Joe. He's set right now, right in front of the cupboard. If
Yeah.
this is getting too much for him, he'll probably
He's gonna go inside.
He go
He's
inside
just
the
gonna go
closet.
inside.
All
Hey,
right.
but Ayman, congrats, advance wishes to your
Congrats,
wedding, man.
congrats, Ayman.
Alright, congrats on
for that.
getting married. Welcome
Woohoo.
to Anwari's club.
Yes.
But
3 and
guys-
counting. Okay, let's go.
3 and counting. This is it, man. Usually we'll start the show with I'm gonna ask you like, how do you think of the game? What went wrong? Blah blah blah. But no,
Uh,
Bollywood. I'm gonna start with you. We're gonna go
Oi.
straight
Oh,
up
wow.
into it.
wow.
We are gonna
Oh, wow.
straight dive into this. That's it.
Let's go.
All right.
go.
Soksha's performance this season. He has been complaining and he's been saying that fixture congestion, blah blah blah. We have managed to overcome this. We still managed to get second place. I'm just gonna drop you a simple question. Do you think this season was a progress?
Definitely a progression. Would you say not?
I don't know. Would you want to elaborate? Why is it a progression? I mean, nobody celebrates second place though. So why would it be a progression for second?
I mean, if you take a look at the past few seasons beforehand, we were nowhere near up there, in the top two, and we finished above Liverpool. I mean, and this is our second time in a row. I mean, the Europa League final, but how to say, like, it's still progress. I mean, we still he's still an inexperienced manager. He has a lot of experience to give. I mean, to take, So I still think we should stick by Ole.
Oh,
And he's invested in the future as well. I mean, his recent transfers weren't very good, but he has invested in the future. I think next 4-5 years, you see that come into fruition.
Next 4-5 years, Gaurav.
Oh.
I'm not hearing you
Wow.
here. You should say this, man. Next 4-5 years. How
Patience
old are we
is
now, man?
key.
I'm 31 this year. I might be 36 in the next 5 years, and it will be
Yeah,
like
man.
10 years since United win anything by then.
Liverpool waited longer
Anything.
in
I'm
the
not talking about the league. No, anything, inclusive of EFL Cup. It could be anything since we won, and probably be 10 years, man. It's
Wow.
okay. I'll let you lose. And anything for Ted?
Ted. Wow, she's sipping.
Sip.
because she's ready for this. Ted, right now,
vodka inside. Whiskey and vodka.
sticking to the brief, right? Still sticking on the word progression, which has been loosely thrown around by a quarter of your fan base. I know for sure this does not represent the majority of your fan base, because I read online some of them are pretty unhappy still. They feel that, again, they don't like finishing runner up. They don't want the certificate of participation. They want to be the groom and the bride, not the bridesmaid. So at this current moment, let's take away the league progress first. Let's talk about talk of the town, the result itself, Poland. What was your psyche when you entered this match? Was it trophy or bust, or irrespective of the result, you are still sticking by your man?
I think for me, it's if there's like no silverware, then bye bye Ole. No matter how much we respect him, we love him as a legend. I just felt like I do agree that there was kind of progression, but you know progression is one thing. The kind of mistake that he repeat over and over again is something that I cannot understand. Even if I'm not a tactical genius, I really don't think I'm a tactical genius. I just can't understand why the timing that he do subs and the subs choice. So yeah, maybe Iman and the rest will share a bit more.
Okay, so in that respect, right, Ted, am I right to say that everything hinges on the result yesterday night for you personally when it comes to Ole and his job security?
um I think it's not just like yesterday night. Like when I watched the derby, I was also quite traumatized.
Wow,
The one against Leicester also
she's
traumatizing.
a feeble woman, right? Always
Yeah.
fragile,
Yeah, I mean,
Traumatized.
there's too many
traumatized.
things that was like building up to this, and I felt yesterday was the final blow for me. Really,
And what
this
was
morning.
and then what was the most terrifying thing you actually witnessed throughout the whole 120 minutes? Is it the late substitution? Is it De Gea taking the last kick of the game? Which one was the most petrifying aspect of the game for you personally? Before we move to Ayman, of course.
I really feel it's I think more of like Rashford.
Mhm.
I think the amount of blunders that he make is
Ooh,
really
Rashford.
costing us, and the
Look
fact
about
that
you.
he's not like being subbed out, I'm just like I don't know what Ole is thinking about.
It's really perplexing. All right, Ted, stay where you are. Nice one from Ted. More to come. Rashford, interesting topic, Joe. I'm very
Yeah,
sure we will cover ground of Marcus Rashford.
definitely.
It's a season of giving. He does not stop giving. He keeps giving and giving and giving. And you know
Always.
what? This is probably Ayman's turn to take up some of your fire, Joe. You got anything going for Ayman right now?
Ayman, I know you had a
Yep.
lot of fields going on in our WhatsApp group. You were going, blowing and busting away and just saying these, that, these. We're not going to talk about the subs. All right. I'm just going
Okay.
to talk about one simple thing. All right. His tactical display and his gameplay for the finals. Did you actually know what was the United gameplay for the finals?
Being perfectly honest, that's the one thing that I'm really am thinking about the Villarreal's gameplay against Arsenal. You know, the 0-0 game in which
Mhm.
they truly defended very, very well. They, although some may say park the bus, but you gotta know that it is part of the game. You know,
Yep.
parking the bus or being ultra defensive or whatever, especially when you give them the advantage, when you give them the lead, like what happened last night, in which, you know, Gerard Moreno, yes, he scored his 30th goal of the season, which is very, very
Mhm.
good. But you give a team like this, which can be so compact, so very disciplined, a lead is going to be very, very hard for you. And it's shown that United are still uh, pretty much struggling to actually go up against low blocks, like the teams who doesn't want to play open. And
Mhm.
um, good on Unai Emery, because he knows better. He knows that his team is nowhere near the the flair, the quality of the
Mhm.
players is nowhere near most of the United players. So what they do, just play it safe, just sit back and be very disciplined, like what it did against Arsenal. Although I still think that Arsenal are bottling it because they have many more chances than what United did. But yeah, I think tactically, that one thing that has been haunting us all season, it has
Mhm.
came back to actually bite us in the end, because we cannot go up against the low blocks, we cannot break them, and yeah, we were punished because of that.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
always you know, whenever we
It's
play
always
against
Arsenal.
Burnley, or no, it's not. You know, whenever we play against like the likes of Sheffield, Crystal Palace, Burnley, you know,
Yeah.
these guys likes to sit back and
True.
defend and play out. That's it.
True.
But we always get difficult. But before that, let's take a look at the comments, guys. It's
Let's go.
buzzing.
Let's go.
Everybody, good evening.
Good
Right,
evening.
Noah Chu. Thank you, Noah, for
Oh.
watching. Alexander Lee, I missed you so much and your post, man. I was waiting for your post today for saying Ole
Cut.
out? Question mark? Question mark?
Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. He posted yellow submarine today.
Yellow summer. He posted yellow summer. Hi everybody. How's everybody feeling today on this beautiful day? I think everybody's feeling not too bad. Jay
Mamma mia.
Sean, good evening, boys, and
Oh.
the brother Sanjeev.
Good
Good
evening
evening, boys.
again.
Everybody's good evening. I have no
Uh,
words on Ole's substitution. That was abysmal. Noah, definitely. Faris, thank you, bro. Good evening, Joel. I want to feature, bro. Come on board, man. You know the drill. If you want to come on board and say your views, come on board. Come on board. Cute, like
cute
Ridwan.
one.
Yeah, Ridwan is cute, but he won't be cute after this. And yeah, not quite sure if Ole invested in the future because
Hey.
while he brought in young players, he hardly played them. And look at Ahmad Diallo. Nevertheless, I think got progression, but I don't think he will bring us to glory. I agree with that. And
No.
with Joey Choi, hey, my naval
Hey.
senior,
Marcus
MBE,
blows
Marcus closed
everything.
everything. Oh, this seems very, very wrong, but it's okay. I think
It's
we'll
okay.
take
It's
it
an adult
away.
show. It's an adult show.
Yeah, it's an adult show. No worries.
Yeah.
And Victor, thank you, Victor. Heads off to you, Joel. Despite the loss you're doing, and these are all united again for the last episode. Kudos, despite supporting the other half of Yellow Submarines,
Oi.
controlling you in arms. I will continue on Sunday morning, bro. When you guys bottled it against Chelsea. I agree, man. For Ole, being from the semis to the finals is progression. I don't know. That's what some people has been telling me. They have been telling me that no, for the past few days, past few cups, we have been in the semifinals, and today we have managed to go to the finals and we lost. Maybe next season we'll get into the finals and we'll win it. I don't know. That leaves for another thing. And we have Owalabi, Caleb, Ade Solo. The street didn't experience noise yesterday. Nah, not
My
even Manchester,
guy,
man.
all the way from Lagos, Nigeria, Joe. Arsenal
All
fan.
right.
One admin.
Certificate of participation. Thank you, man.
Thank you for
Thank you.
watching
Thank you.
straight
All
from
right.
Nigeria, my
Pranav,
man.
always, Pranav. Thank you for tuning in, man. By Man United standards is progression. Any other manager in place, he will be sacked by now. Period. His history saved him. Ex-pundits full in force to defend him seems almost like desperation. Think him talking about needing him to sign in a post-match conference seems bad. Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
show you all the video after this. Has invested in future, but has he improved the players? Yes, this is
Oh,
the point I want to make.
good
Ole
question.
will stay, but it's a window. United either will live to regret. Many managers on the move now, and they are big names or standing by him masterstroke. Time will. Do we have any more good ones coming in? Just a
Let's
few
go.
ones. Maybe Victor
Yeah.
again after Cavani equalizer. They kept on pressing Villarreal. You can see the Spanish were uncomfortable, but we did not pull the trigger.
Hey, Bila
Habib, no.
Man
Bila,
United
Bila,
lah,
Man United, no.
Habib. Bila Habib
Joey
lah.
Choi. Whoa, what Navy senior? Joey, come on, Joey. You're from the Navy. I know that, man. Look it up, look it up, look it up, bro. I'm my man.
My man.
Fellas, I was telling you all a little bit on the videos that I had. So let's just take a
Let's
look
see.
these two videos.
Let's see.
just take back chill.
Let's
all right?
see.
High quality, but we didn't do enough in the 120 minutes to score more goals, and of course that's the disappointing bit. That we built pressure. We had moments that we felt that if we can just kick on a little bit here now, you can get the goal, but we just couldn't.
You just couldn't. The next one is what we're going to talk.
Delighted with the effort, the desire, determination of all the players. You know, I can't fault them at all, and we've probably done as well as anyone could imagine. So yeah, we need to who are here now. We need to do better. We need to work better, work harder, cleverer. But as I've said, 2 or 3 players to strengthen the starting 11 and the squad altogether. It's important for us to go even further, because I'm sure our contenders or challengers will.
Wow. An, what do you think of that, man?
Work cleverer. Let's go with Ridwan. That's his boy, you know. That's his homeboy. Ridwan. Come on, Ridwan. The transfer guy. Come on, give us a smile, Ridwan. Look straight into the camera right now.
Smile, Ridwan.
Yeah. Come on, Ridwan. Chase away the blues, man. You look at your manager's press conference right after the match. He said a couple of PR stuff. First and foremost, I want to hear your thoughts on his in-game management yesterday night. Which part of it or which component of his in-game management yesterday pisses you the most?
The late substitutions.
And why? And why? This
Why?
is because this has been I think, Joe, this has been quite perennial. It has happened again and again and again.
I've seen,
Yeah,
it's been
and
happening throughout the entire season.
throughout, and there has been a long, consistent running theme. Why do you think, Ridwan, when it comes to substitution, there's always a lot of dubiety, there's a lot of questions. I think more questions than answers when it comes to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Okay, because you see, they should not have start Rashford. They should have start with James. Rashford came as substitute, so they know, or Pogba push to the left, like what they did Oles in the Premier League.
Okay.
So usually others say Alex like, why Chicharito always in the substitute? Because he can produce. Rashford can produce, or Greenwood can produce. Either Rashford start or Greenwood bench. But why they insist of Greenwood and Rashford start?
Shouldn't that be the question now that we should ask your manager, the same manager that you have been defending passionately and vehemently over the course of this season? Shouldn't that be the question that we
I'm
keep?
just clueless.
You're just clueless.
I'm just
Okay.
clueless.
You're just clueless. All right.
You're just clueless.
Bollywood.
Like we all are, right, Joe? We all clueless.
Yeah, Bollywood. The thing is, looking at the lineup itself, did it feel like Ole had to force himself to play every of his star players in the starting 11 for the finals? I mean, he could have made a few changes. For me, I personally would have felt he could have just went with the double pivot with Pogba on the left, Bruno on the center, Greenwood on the right, and Cavani. That was what was clicking all this while. We were playing really good with this particular lineup. Though I hate the double pivot, but without Maguire in there, I think the double pivot should have worked.
I didn't realize
I don't know
Pogba
why.
was playing.
Wow. He didn't realize Pogba was playing.
What?
Come on.
Because he was too far deep. He was all the way. I think he was like the fifth or he was like the third centre back.
But he wasn't influential. That's his role,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, but Gucci, what could have Pogba done more yesterday night? Because we cannot always expect Pogba to produce, right? I know he is your big star player.
Yeah.
But there are also other players such as Cavani. He did his part, fair enough. What about the other guy, number 18? Player of the year.
Of course, it's not solely on Pogba. It's a combination of things. And I think Ole was actually confident of sealing the win before 90 minutes. That's why he had his, full team over there. But Marcus Rashford didn't turn up. Bruno was just whining all the time with the referees. All of them were diving. They weren't getting on replay. I mean, yes, teams sit back, but I think they still had the quality to actually break the team down if they hadn't, waste time whining at the referee, diving here and there. At least try and force an error. You see, the only player that I seen running everywhere was Scott McTominay. Yeah, and then he's just wasting his energy. Nobody was just working together. You just get on with the game, And this is where Ole needs to, get their mindset. I mean, I see them take off the silver medal. They should put it back on. They should learn their lesson even more.
Mhm. It's a bit annoying to see that, no, actually. But that
I was, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was like,
Finish it up.
what the fish is this, man?
No, he's being too nice, man. What's the fish? Come
Yeah,
on,
what
Gucci. Say
What the
out
fish,
loud.
man? No, man.
What the fish?
We are live.
Oh man, the beard is doing him in, man. Joe.
Ted,
But,
I'm gonna ask
yeah.
you, Ted. Sorry, An. Ted, I'm gonna ask you this. Second half, we came back guns blazing. We were actually on the verge of probably scoring a couple of goals. I really thought the second goal was really going to come in after the first goal went in. We were putting on the pressure. At that moment, it was about 65 or 70th minute. Did you think maybe if a particular change was made at that point of time with the current lineup, things would have been different?
Actually,
Or what
no
would
lah.
you have changed?
Actually, no. Because you see the people that actually Ole sub in at 60
Ted,
plus
you
minutes.
got to decide if you want to speak or you want to laugh. Because it seems like you cannot multitask right now.
Okay, so at 65 minute, right? If
Yes.
it's still the same that we
Yes.
are bringing Fred up and then bringing Greenwood down,
Okay.
it wouldn't make a difference. I really feel so. But if Ole decides to bring like say James earlier up, right, I would have felt like it might be a bit different. And also I felt, even if he don't wish to bring James up, right? Actually, we still have Donny van der Beek, so why not though? Yeah, it's a big question that I always have in my mind. I cannot rationalize the way
Look at Gucci's
Ole
face.
sub, so I'm not sure whether we can deliver at 65 minutes with those subs that he makes.
Wow.
All right.
Donny van de Beek and lack of trust. I think the lack of incisiveness as well, Joe, to bring on the subs. But Ayman, I've been
Yeah.
reading a lot today. Okay.
Mhm.
And one particular name came up again and again and again, Harry Maguire. They're not saying that Harry Maguire per se would have actually changed the whole complexion and the whole eventual result. But they mentioned that losing Harry Maguire at the back has actually altered the result in some way or another. There is a remote correlation. Do you buy that? Does it cut much ice with you, Ayman? Missing Harry Maguire?
Okay, here's the thing, right? Because since Harry Maguire joined us, he almost never actually misses a game, like big games or like first team games, something like that, unless if it's something like very like fringe games or the early rounds of the EFL or something like that he won't play. But I think that losing Maguire in the first place has actually altered Ole, and his inexperience in these kinds of situations have actually put in, or should I say, pile on the misery compiler as well. Because when you don't have Maguire, the system actually needs to change as well. Like when you are playing with a double pivot, when Maguire is there, this kind of gameplay will be played. Well, but when he is not there, like maybe there are some things that is not working. As you can see from the results when Maguire, like when he first got injured, like how badly are we playing? How badly we play actually, and then that kind of forced him to do some changes as well. But I'm thinking that putting in all the guns, pulling in all the stars in the same starting 11 without a solid approach to as to how are we going to approach a team that is going on a low block like Villarreal. And talking about subs, right? When you are entering that 65, 70-minute mark, when we are actually pressing and we are closing in on goal, we actually nearly scored right after we scored the first. When Bruno, I don't know why he didn't like
Could be an offside or
using
nothing,
his,
yeah.
to actually open up to Cavani. Instead, he wants to try to go for glory. Okay, put that aside. But looking at the 65, 70-minute mark, look at the bench. Look at the bench. Usually when we are playing games like these, it is always time for people like Greenwood to come in, or somebody, or maybe a little bit of a tactical change. Maybe if Rashford isn't playing, then he might be coming on. If Greenwood is not playing, maybe he might be coming on. But then again, we don't know who to put in. Yes, maybe Ted said about people like players like Dan James
VDB.
or Donny van der Beek.
Van der
But
Beek.
are they really game changers like how Greenwood did? That's
we
the
not
thing.
Could we not take a punt though? Because that's your last match. It's not a two-legged tie. So why are you playing it safe? Why are you approaching this tie with a lot of apprehension? Shouldn't you throw caution to the wind? You are Manchester United. You should be on the front foot.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. When this one thing has changed, which is Maguire not being in the starting lineup, he had to sit out. And everything had to be changed, and everything was in Ole's mind, and that's why he wants to play it safe. That's in his defense, but I don't really want to defend his like very, very late subs though. That doesn't justify him making all those late subs just to play for penalties. But I seriously think that it all comes down to that one moment in which his captain was gone, and then he cannot do anything else anymore. That's so that is why the problem actually started like few weeks ago, not just yesterday when Rashford was actually not performing, but the problem has actually came few weeks ago.
Okay,
all right,
Joe. You know what? If I'm Harry Maguire tomorrow morning, I'll be at the training camp. I'll knock on Ole's door. I'll be asking for a pay rise. Because if this right now is not a tantamount of how important I am to the squad, then I don't know what else will be. I'll be asking for a double pay rise. Because ever since he has gone out of the squad, you guys have been going on a free fall. Right, Joe?
Big time. Let's take a look at the comments, bro.
Let's take a look at the comments right
Nicholas,
now.
Victor Sim. Before, Solskjaer winning trophies is an ego thing, but now, not good at all. Players confused. Melvin Sek. What's up, Melvo? United standard.
Melvin.
We should be beating Villarreal. The teams didn't turn up. Take them off. Probably VDB, James, Fred, or Matic has more fire than those on the field.
You know what? Paul Scholes sees it, right? Look at the standard, the poor standard of La Liga. They are really poor. Barcelona and Real Madrid. United just on the virtue.
Do we really need? Do we really need a game changer to come on? No, I don't think so. I mean, the thing is, our first team couldn't even do anything against Wolves. But our second fringe players actually played really well. I was actually impressed with how VDB played. Daniel James, they stepped up. So I just feel we didn't need any game changes. But let's look at it. Prem Nair.
Prem Nair.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Hi, Prem. Hey, Jem. Good evening, guys. It's lovely discussion. Don't be sad. I'm sure next season you guys will have a good go at the Europa Cup again. Gapate. Come on. All hope is not lost. Next year,
I'm
one
sad
more time.
that I'm just sad Arsenal is not in it, man.
No, bro. Don't worry about us, Joe. Premier League title podium is waiting for us. Nicholas, Rashford and Paul Pogba certainly can start from the bench, Joe. Where else Villarreal got to play their best 11. Yeah, we understand. We truly acknowledge the gulf in difference. But then again, like we always mention, right? Football is never being played on paper, right, Joe? Yep. And that yesterday was a true blue testimony. We've got Jay as well. Watching the match, I thought United were good in attacking, but it wasn't enough. And Unai actually used his subs perfectly, while Ole didn't trust his sub. There again, another theme: trusting your players apart from your favorite 11. That I guess that will be a long running theme as well. I think we go into the night, we'll speak more and more about Ole and his favorite 11. Good call, Gucci. Wow, Gucci! Finally, after about 5 years. Watching football, somebody finally agrees with you. Good call, Gucci Bruno. Expect more from him. One whiny fella that's captain material. Seriously, Keane would have slapped his nuts. Quickly, I want you to take this quickly. This is from Bruno. 30 seconds, man. Say your piece about Bruno. Could he have done more? Was more expected of him? This is not his first time.
It's not his first time whining at the ref. He's been whining at the ref for like I think
Oh,
quite a lot of
yeah,
games
man.
already. He's wasting
Yeah.
too much energy whining at the ref. He's the captain now. He needs to bring the team forward. Okay, get out replay, force the mistake, bring the team forward. You know, this is captain material, not whine the ref and dive and complain. Every throwing is my throwing. Every corner is my corner.
Yeah.
You need to focus on the game. You're wasting energy on things that are unnecessary, which gets me very frustrated. Needs to bring the team together. Needs to get Pogba to wake up. Needs Rashford to wake up. Needs to be scolding them, not scolding the damn ref. Come on, man. I know this is supposed to be a cheer session about whatever.
No, we're not chilling. We're
it's
not
alright.
chilling.
No.
Barbecue center, mate. Barbecue center.
We're gonna put the meat on Anwari's grill, man. No
Yeah,
worries.
I'm gonna bring it today,
Meat
right?
on Anwari's grill. Come
Football.
on, Joe. This is only 9 o'clock. Come on, control. Shira Rahim. Not at all. Defeat written all over. Wow, a bit of a pessimist right here.
Woo.
Okay, a long one. All right, please bear with us. From Rushbill. Hi, Rushbill. First time, Joe, seeing Rushbill with us. Never seen him popping around before. Reckon the only reason the subs came too late is because there were no match winners. I think this is just alluding to what actually Aiman made mention of. There are players, but do we trust them enough? Or even Ole for that matter, right? Ahmad only perhaps. Rashford has played poorly previously. Pop up with late winners, though. Maybe that's the reason why he was being kept all the way through, Joe. And Ole was hoping for something similar, keeping him on. Third, do you feel at times your gaffer rely heavily or too much rather on individual brilliance?
Yeah, I feel that all the time. It's just like how he was being reliant on Marshall. Now he's being reliant on Rashford.
Oh, that's Marshall.
Yeah, and I think sometimes he just I don't think there was. I think it's more emotional. There's no rational decision why he makes certain call to things.
Okay.
Yeah, so heavy reliant. That's why.
Well, all right, Prem, chime in again. Pop should have started on the left, Joe, and move Rashford to the right. Middle, McTominay, Fred, Greenwood to have come in second half. Joe, quickly on your say, this one.
I agree, Prem, but just that probably I would have started Greenwood and left Rashford on the bench. He would have made a good impact coming up from the bench.
All right, cool. Saying that United pressing Villarreal, Baka sub out for Coquelin to
Carlos
counter their
Bacca.
press.
Yeah.
Subsequently, fresh leg, Mar Gomez, blah blah blah, and Mario Gaspar again tactical.
Yeah.
And Kieran,
Ridwan's favorite boy.
Aiman has a point, but the problem did not just crop up weeks ago. It's when Ole persisted to play Maguire every game and overly reliant on him as well. Again, same thing. Overly that shaking of the head. Aiman nodding of the head.
I disagree.
Let's go,
Alright,
Ted.
go for it.
Let's go.
Who else do we have? Such a good quality CV apart from Maguire. You go and take a look at how, Linda partners with Bai. You really can't make it. At least when you see Bai with Tuanzebe B, things get a bit patched up. But
Yeah.
still, you need someone there to be commanding for the defense itself.
Agree.
Maguire has been covering so much of this. Unless we get a CB to kind of support and stuff, I don't
Really
think so.
CB situation right now that you are facing in Manchester United. but Aiman, you went on the opposite pole of Ted. Right. You were nodding while she was shaking vigorously. You want to go slightly left for this one?
Okay. Not really slightly left, but okay. This has actually elevated this problem into a higher scale in which we don't have that. We don't have enough players to actually cover for Maguire. But when there are the games in which it's not that it's not important games, but all these like small scale games, like the early rounds of the cups, or when some games are already won, you don't actually give him enough rest.
Yeah.
So that's what we are thinking about. Persisted to play Maguire every minute, not really every game, because he needs
Every
to start
minute.
every game.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
every
every game has
minute, when the game is won, when it's done, when it's good, when it's cool,
Yeah.
you just let him stay on. Like what? Because it's one thing as well when we talk about Bruno overplaying. or Rashford overplaying, Wan-Bissaka overplaying, but still not getting called to the England Euro squad for a very good reason as well, though. But
Okay.
when these players they have been playing so much, fatigue will come. So
Okay.
I think it's all about Ole and is not really trusting the other players as well.
Okay. All right. Serena. Oh, poor Serena, Joe.
Yeah, she's still very
Poor, she's still
devastated.
devastated. Serena.
She's been telling me
Oh,
she's
Serena.
very low and down. Yeah.
Oh, Serena. She's not a new United supporter, is she?
Nah.
More to come. More to come, Serena. We've got Ruben Lee as well, Joe, chiming in with us.
Ruben Lee,
Would
what's up?
CR7 coming to Manchester United help the team? I
We'll
want to
talk
push
about
this
this
to
later.
our transfer guru, maybe perhaps. Transfer guru, you
Transfer
want to
guru,
take this
yeah.
on really quick one. Would Cristiano Ronaldo solve the issue right now?
He needs
In
to
the
think.
in the past few years, yes, but now with the current age, very hard.
Oh,
All right.
I
Okay.
like the growl,
Interesting.
the low growl. The We got Prem. Sorry guys, need to go. Good night. Hey,
No
come
worries,
on,
bro.
Prem. Good night, Prem. Next time.
Remember.
But then we got his namesake, another Prem. All right, with Napshot,
Yeah.
there's always quick substitution. Unlike Ole, we do it really quick, Joe. One Prem goes, another Prem comes in.
Another brain comes in. Yeah.
Here's another Pandora
We are
box.
fast
Okay,
in this.
let's open up the next Pandora box. We might sign more players. Every manager says that. Whichever way the Glazers allow for big buys, so do the managers then buy well? Only try working with FSG, you probably quit management.
Whoa,
That's a
good point, man. Good point, man. Good point, man.
Good point,
Well
good point.
point. I think.
Because we don't know what's behind the scenes.
True.
So
All right. Phil Jones, Smalley performing well for Roma until they face United and Lingard. This ain't an example. Well, at this current moment,
These are Deadwood guys. man.
Smalling.
Come on.
Chris
Let's
Smalling.
not talk about
Let's not
Smalling,
talk,
man.
okay.
Victor,
Okay.
come on.
Kieran. Yes,
What?
Aiman
You
understood
love
what I
singing, babe.
meant. You need to rotate players out also, not just for their benefit, but also for contingencies. There you go. All right, Joe. Right now,
I mean, guys, I think we're done enough of progression. I think we're done enough of the finals. We are looking forward to next season already. I think the moment the final whistle blown, the moment De Gea missed the penalty, all of us are looking forward to transfers. All of us are looking forward to what's next. The next season's goal. I think if we have won the Europa League, I think our transfers would have been pretty much interesting. I think we would have went for some big names. And I think for next season's goal, I think we would have even won for maybe we might even go for top 3 and maybe try to win the FA or EFL or even the Champions League, or maybe go back to Europa League again. We never know. But we would have actually had a positive aspirations. But right now, honestly, guys, from my view, I don't know where to start. I think we are not good enough to win anything. I can't think of anything we can win, even the EFL Cup. Because EFL Cup is by default in cities always, every season. That one is by the moment the season starts, EFL, just give it to City. They ask. We have nothing else to do from there. Where do we go from here? I'm going to start with Ted. What do you expect from us next season? Or what is your goal, your aspiration for United next season?
Get a new manager.
Ooh.
Oh, I love how we started this.
Joe, can we elaborate? Can we expand on change the manager first? Because as we know right now, before we went live, there's a big merry-go-round. There's a big merry-go-round when it comes to
let's update a bit. Let's update a bit. So Allegri went to Juventus. All right, Pirlo is out of the picture. Juventus and Pochettino could be coming back to Tottenham or maybe even to Madrid as well. And Inter Milan, Antonio Conte has left Inter Milan as well.
Separate ways.
So we have separate ways. So we have some big names available at the current moment. Like before, I think when we're January, we were all screaming for Poch. A lot of fans were saying, "Oh, Poch was coming," blah blah blah. But we do not have just Poch right now. We have Conte as well.
Conte,
and
Zidane
as well. So up to you, Ted. Your options are available.
We can't say that our hands are tied, because we've got a wide array of selection. This is a complete buffet. Eat all you want, but who are you going to put on the grill right now? You've got the proven winner in Conte. You've got again another serial winner, but then again there's a slight reservation when it comes to his managerial capability, which is Zinedine Zidane. And you've got somebody who we know, a familiar face to us, which is Mauricio Pochettino, who has always been angling for the job at Old Trafford. Ted, which one tickle your fancy?
Me, if I have to choose, I think I will choose Conte. Reason I won't choose Zidane is because I'm not sure whether his kind of play will kind of suit with United's kind of play. Not that I feel Conte, will definitely assimilate in OT, but more that because like Conte has like the pedigree. Yeah, so Pochettino still no pedigree yet. Sorry.
Jojo, did you realize when we were talking about managerial change?
Oh my goodness. There were two faces that were very classic. Ayman just kept a stone face. Gucci just shook his head. And a particular guy one did this.
More animated.
Sorry,
So let's go with the more animated one. Let's go with the more animated one. All right, Ridwan. I'm gonna hold you first. I'm gonna give you the last one because I know you got a lot to say in this. All right, I'll give you that. All right, let's go to Ayman because I've heard what Gucci has said it before offline. All right, so Ayman, what's your views? What's your stand right now? All right, since we're talking about aspirations, should we change the manager?
Ooh, this is a very tough one, isn't it?
I always give you the tough ones. Huh?
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Change or no change, will the Glazes actually hand in?
There you go. And Ayman.
There you go.
No. I mean, here's the thing. If we change managers, the gameplay will change, and some managers will have their own
philosophy,
tactical suitability, right? And when they want to put in their philosophies, they will need to have some players to suit in as well. Will the Glazers actually give that? If we are seeing Chelsea, we don't care because Roman Abramovich will just give every single money they want. That new manager, like I believe Tuchel will be getting the transfer kitty very soon. But the new manager of United, will he get one? I don't know. Or
that's a question.
Or are we resorted to one overpriced player again and again? Like before we got Lukaku and then Maguire.
Sancho.
Perhaps after this might be Declan Rice. We don't know.
True. All right, that's a good one, Ayman.
Joe, interestingly, he mentioned the word Glazers, and when he said that, Ridwan jumped off his seat, and he kept applauding Ayman because I know his rhetoric. He always maintained that even if you change the manager, the root cause has always been the Glazers. But also, Joe, let's not completely pull wool over our eyes. Glazers has been forking out the cash year after year.
Yeah.
And when you look at the net spend, you guys are not too
297 million.
Yeah, it's not too shabby, right? So if you can make full good use of the money, you will not fall too far off the three, especially when it comes to Man City or even Liverpool. Ridwan, Ayman seems to be rowing the same boat as you. Change the manager, so what? That's the thrunk. The root is still the main issue right now, Ridwan. Change the manager? No. Change the owners? Highly unlikely. Where do you go on this?
I think Ridwan, you hold up. I think we need to go with Gucci first. I want to keep Ridwan the last because he has a lot to say.
All right.
Gucci, I'm going to give you a scenario. All right. A lot of people are saying that no, Glazers will not agree, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm going to give you one good example. Do we really need a transfer kitty if now Antonio Conte comes in? On paper, our squad is really strong. Let's bring back all the those injured players in. All right, Martial in, Rashford in, Greenwood, Cavani, Pogba, Bruno, Maguire, Bailly, Twanzibe. We have good young players with Amad Diallo coming in. Antonio Conte works well with young players.
You even got Marvel.
And Antonio Conte has worked with Pogba as well. So probably he just needs maybe one or two signings, just maybe a center back. I don't think so. He would want to get in another, maybe a midfielder or a striker, maybe never know. He might just want to strengthen his back, play a back three. He likes to play that. So if looking at this in this kind of picture, do you then think maybe it's time to change? Because looking at what Ole has done, he looks at his bench and he doesn't trust them. And he doesn't know what to do. And I've never seen any manager who has not done any substitutions in a final. You don't need a game changer. You need someone to perform, someone to play their hearts out, just to get into the field, do the dirty work. Where's your stand in this?
I mean, if I was Ole, I wouldn't trust him as well.
Ooh, Gucci, no respect. Joe was drinking, you know.
Really,
I almost spit out my water, bro.
Oh, Gucci, why so serious?
Okay. Let's say we bring Conte, right? We bring
Okay.
Conte in.
All right.
Mhm.
I see the scenario is this. He probably win us something.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
He probably win us maybe a Europa League or maybe a EFL Cup if you wanted to do
Europa?
so badly. or maybe
Maybe I
a FA
stuck on
Cup
that.
a few times. But I
Okay.
don't see him as a person creating foundation at a club that will
Ah,
bring trophies year
okay.
in and year out.
Okay.
What I see,
Legacy. You want a
what I see
legacy?
only, I want a legacy again. That's what
Okay.
United has been all about
Mhm.
for the past
Oh.
years, man. So I
During the
mean, to
90s,
all the
yep.
other United fans
Hmm.
that want a major change now, I think you're not trusting the process and you just want just quick success. So
Ooh,
Uh,
we've got.
sorry,
Gucci
I
has
have
made
one
it.
Yes,
question.
yes, teacher. Yes,
Gucci
teacher.
made it.
Come on.
I think it's going to be close to 3 years.
3 years. Yeah, you're right.
2.5
The
years.
process needs how many years?
Wow.
it
Yeah.
may not be 30
How many
years.
more years will you give Gucci?
Yeah. How many more years, Gucci? Trust
Yeah.
the
How many more
process.
years? Trust the process. How
the
many more
process.
years?
Like I said, 4-5 years.
4, 5
So
years.
you'll give another 4-5 years, including of these 3 years. So it's about 7 more years.
I mean, it could be less than that, but
It could be
the
less than
latest
that.
4-5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, Gucci is young, man. He got time on his hand.
Okay, Gucci. I'm just going to give you one more.
Unlike
All right, one more. If you think that Ole is going to be the one that's going to lead us, all right, he's going to be the captain of the ship. Yeah, definitely. He's going to be the captain of the ship. Blah blah blah. Do you think any player want to come and play for him? Let's throw one name in. Jadon Sancho. That's the name that's every
good one.
United has been going on.
Why
Right.
are we so
True.
caught up with Jadon Sancho, man? We need players that people don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And-
But right now we don't know any player.
Right?
But would
Why
any
do
player
we
would
need
want to come
Sancho?
to United to play for Ole though? Because you know why not? Looking at how VDB came, people thought VDB might make a difference. So
Yeah.
if an unknown player coming to United, he might also think, shit, look, VDB is a known player, and yet he's warming the bench. I'm an unknown player. What the hell am I going to do in United? Or if imagine if he's going to be like a well-known player like Jadon Sancho, do you think he wants to ply his trade in United under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, where you might not be able to fulfill your highest potential in the game?
That's where your manager skills comes in. It's all about man.
But your manager got no skills. He don't even know how to do subs.
He came second.
He's
Progression.
getting experience as he's doing his job. So I still feel it's still a process that we need.
All right.
I don't
Okay.
see any. Yes, the other managers have man management, but they won't. I don't see them creating a legacy. Okay,
Legacy. Okay.
Legacy. Okay. Gucci's word is legacy because
So let's talk
the
that.
Gucci
Legacy.
brand in the world is a legacy itself. That is
Wow.
why he's called Gucci.
Gucci has
Alright, you
matured
guys need
so
to know
much,
that.
man. He has matured so much. He
It's
would have
matured
said
so
all
much.
this stuff 2 years ago when I knew him.
Bollywood is like
Ole.
this. He will have
Bollywood was
the
like this.
pillow to himself. He'll be like, yeah, Voto la, whatever la, Ole out.
This is
But
what Ole
tonight,
was like.
Gucci is on
But-
fire.
But
Ridwan.
Joe,
Go for it.
don't call him Ridwan. Call him Ole.
Hmm.
Okay. So Ole, right now, you have heard from the Ayman corner and also the Ted's corner. Okay. Ted, right now, she has gone out unequivocally saying Ole out. She's not being ambiguous in this. She wants you out. Can you right now lay a claim on why you should stay in the club? Gucci mentioned legacy. Ayman mentioned right now it will be completely counterproductive for us to change the manager because the root cause is still there up top. Ridwan, Ole, where do we go with this? Why should we not change the manager? The manager has failed us again year on year, 3 seasons in a row. You talk about money. Money has been splashed, but the result is nowhere near good. No silverware,
My question to Ted okay, Ted, do you want
Here we go.
a manager that currently now already a very good level, when you hire another one, start from scratch, you want it? Do you want it?
You want it, Ted?
Ted,
Do
do
you
you want
want
it? Do you want
Do
it?
you want it?
Let's go, Ted.
I don't think anyone in the right frame of mind need to start it from scratch, because like our players, they're really players with depth. So what do you mean when you say that we have to start from scratch? You see?
Come on, Ridwan.
Okay, you
Explain
see,
yourself.
Come on, Bruno.
from Moyes' era, they threw away all the Bangga era, threw all Moyes' era, and made a new one. Start from scratch, right? Did Bangga win
Yeah, okay.
anything?
And then
Did
we
Bangga
start
win
from
anything?
scratch. Okay.
FA Cup and horny
Start from
football. I
scratch.
remember Van Gaal.
Yeah.
Horny football
Yeah,
and
but-
the
Calm down,
FA.
You
Ridwan.
dropped
They
all
are
the time.
start from scratch. Start all
Okay,
over
that's a good
again,
one.
all over
Good
again, and
point. Good
rebuild.
point.
Now Ole is rebuilding. It's almost there. And if the new manager come in, we have to demolish and make again. Are you serious?
You serious, Dad?
Serious?
Dad, I've
Yes.
never seen Ridwan this
Oh my
angry
God.
before, Dad. How dare you?
How
I
Invokes the
think
anger of him.
I think it would be fair to actually think about certain things, right? I think when you're talking about legacy, you're talking about starting things from scratch. Then maybe we can also think a bit deeper about like how many players have really improved under Ole. And then that's when you think whether
Scott?
this from scratch kind of
Pogba?
makes sense.
Hey,
Bruno?
let her, Ridwan.
Let her finish,
Ridwan,
Ridwan.
sayang, can you let her finish first?
Strike one, huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
Ridwan's very, very passionate.
He
So,
is,
let
he
him
is.
continue.
Passionate.
Ridwan. Okay,
He is
there's a
Spanish.
few
He is
players.
Spanish.
Like
Yeah.
I think he's trying to say like Scott improved, Shaw improved. Yeah, definitely. Pogba improved. Yes, definitely.
So did Shaw, right?
Only
Greenwood,
one guy.
definitely.
Only one guy never improved.
Lindelof.
Who?
Yeah,
Ridwan.
let's not. That's a taboo word for today. All right, I don't want to hear his name today. All right, he does a taboo word. Ridwan, I just want to touch your point on you said start from scratch. I'm just going to give you an example.
Go.
Chelsea
Let's go
sacked
do.
Frank Lampard.
Mm.
All right, Thomas Tuchel came in. He did not start from scratch. He just
Miracle worker.
implemented his views. He
Yep.
brought up the team. He brought
Right.
the same substitutions. He brought his own tactical displays. That is a world-class manager. That is what you do. You implement your tactical plays. You implement your views to the squad. You don't need to start from scratch. The reason why Ole had to start from scratch because he is not a world-class manager or has managed other clubs. So he has to start from scratch. He has to gain the trust of the players.
Cardiff.
Bro, we are talking about a Norwegian league champion. That's it. He has won. That's all he has won. As a manager, he has to start. He has to win the likes of Pogba and all this. We could have brought Bruno earlier, but no, we didn't because they needed to know what is the plan is being placed. So if a manager like Thomas Tuchel, that not many people rated him highly, but he's still able to get Chelsea to 2 cup finals in less than 6 months. Why do we need to start from scratch? That is a world-class manager. So now I'm going to ask you, is your manager world-class? Your manager don't even know how to make subs in the final.
My question to you back to Joe.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Chelsea has its
Joe,
own squad. They got injuries.
I'm leaving.
They got injuries. They got
Yeah,
problem.
They have injuries.
They were being faced with some injuries, Ridwan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got players.
They were
that
faced
are
with even
backing them
worse.
up.
They were faced
You see,
with Kai
right
Havertz
back.
off form.
They got Saka. They got Messi James, but they solve the problem.
Okay.
Even
Wait.
Thiago Silva, even
Are you shouting at me right now?
I know something. And I'm
No, you're not
saying,
shouting. Passionate. Okay.
even Chelsea
All right,
got
go
his own
on.
top defenders. United don't
Okay.
have, except for Lindelof, Swansebe, Bailly, and Maguire.
That's
Only
a lot,
4
right? To start with,
defenders.
you got 4. Have you seen Arsenal's backline?
Chelsea got 6
Yeah.
or 8.
Yeah,
We've
but
got
it doesn't
Comedy
matter.
Central.
But he
We've
always
got Crime Watch. We've got Rush Hour, Jackie Chan at the back together with Chris Tucker. Have you seen my backline?
Ridwan,
And
you
here
see.
you have the audacity to say
Yeah,
4 good defenders.
Ridwan, you look at that. I'm going back to what Ted has said. Yeah, you see, Chelsea have 8 defenders. But what Tuchel does, he rotates them, he plays them. He wants to know what are their
Yes, exactly.
strengths. He wants to know what are their
Yes.
weaknesses. He plays them. But what
Yes,
Ole does, he
exactly.
always plays
United-
Lindelof and Maguire.
4. That's 4.
Okay.
Bailly, Lindelof, Maguire, Swansebe. You think it's enough?
Yeah, but how many times do we see Bailly and Swansebe playing? Not all the time.
because
We
Swansebe
keep saying
is
Maguire,
still-
Lindelof and playing. Exactly. That comes back to my point. He doesn't trust his other players.
Okay,
That comes back to the other point. Do we need a manager like him? But yeah, but
Joe,
it's okay.
Joe,
Let's go
I
with
think
Ayman.
yeah,
Let's
I
go with
think we get the
Ayman.
drift. I think we get the drift. All right, thank you so much, Ridwan. That was really needed.
Thank you,
from us.
Ridwan.
Ayman, come on, Ayman. Maybe you want to settle the score right now.
All right.
Let's go.
Right. Relax for just a little while. All right. I know. Last night has been very, very frustrating. Yes, it's frustrating for me as well.
For
But
Ridwan.
let's think about what actually Ridwan said about Chelsea had 8 defenders and we only have 4. Like, okay, in context of centre halves, right? All right. Let's see. Let's see that one player
Okay.
that has been playing almost every minute the whole season as well. Apart from Bruno, we got Wan-Bissaka. Okay. Okay. Let's see from this perspective. Who was the other right back for him?
None.
Brandon Williams.
Yeah. Probably.
Actually, we got one right. But we gave him to Bayer Leverkusen, another club that I support in the Bundesliga, for Sumensa.
For Sumensa. And one more, Diego Dalot.
Diego Dallo. We sent him to AC Milan. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. It's not that we don't have players. We don't play the players.
Yeah.
We don't play the players. And that is what bring all the problems coming in. And that's why I think people want Ole to be out, because he doesn't rotate enough. He overuses players, and that brings the problem heading into the end of the season. I get that. But to put in trust to the people, to the other players, needs balls as well. And I don't think that Ole has that as of now. And that is why. Wait.
That's
That
Thailand.
is why. That is why
That's Thailand.
Ted wants the manager change.
Let's go to
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about my choice of words. That's why
No, it's
Ted
okay,
wants
it's okay.
the manager change. But Gucci said no. I think the root of the problem is still there. But here is the misery compiler. All of these problems brought into one. That is what made Manchester United season.
Okay.
So,
But the thing is, right now, Ayman, I just want to hear from you explicitly. So, are you in the in or are you in the out camp? Because you've been skirting around the issue, you've been watering it down, and you have not arrived at the party. Are you in or are you out? Simple as.
Okay. Being perfectly honest. Okay, wait. Being perfectly honest, I'm an in guy. Just so if he improves his managerial skills.
Okay.
Because we've seen progression, and I want to see him be more mature next season if he stays. That's all.
Ayman, and
That's
one
it.
last question, Ayman, before we
That's
move to the
fair,
comment
that's
section.
fair.
Would he be
Okay.
given this much time if he wasn't Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the same guy who gave you the tap in 1999 against Bayern Munich? Come on, let's be fair.
That's the tricky part. I don't think so. Look at
So why-
Lampard though.
Why are we cutting so much slack for this guy then? Because clearly he is out of depth.
Okay, hold your thoughts, Simon. Hold your thoughts, all right? Hold your
That's the tricky
thoughts.
part. Man. That's the tricky
Okay, let's take the comment section. Let's take the comment
Let's take
section.
the comment
right now.
section, all right? Let's take the
All right,
comment section. We have
so-
Mohammad Zuri.
Hello.
And we have Mohammad Zuri say, United and proud here. Wonderfully done. And it's a Ruben Lee. If Ole doesn't learn anything from his managerial sting, then I think he should go. And we have a few Mohammad Fidawas, Kalis Marzuki.
Tagging someone.
Tagging
no.
someone,
Keep
definitely tagging
this guy,
someone. Thank you for
Wasteman.
tagging. Yeah,
Wasteman, my
someone
friend.
Ole and Mohammad Zuri. This is something that Ole can develop with regards to game management.
Okay.
All right, and we are going back to SCF days again, but you can see the shades
Ooh.
of SCF United is there.
Really? Okay.
Really?
I must be watching different games then. Okay, that needs an air
Needs an
conditioner.
air conditioner and 2 fans to come down.
down, yeah.
To the effect. All right,
Sorry,
and we've got one more.
Gucci. Sorry, Gucci, but legacy doesn't exist in football right now, Gucci.
I disagree.
Sorry to burst your bubble. Here we go again. Serena changing the manager. Guys, Ole progressed to finals this season. Let's stick with him. We give him another season. We need to build the foundation. We
That's
stand
right.
by
That
him.
is
Wow,
the
Joe.
key.
Okay.
Wow.
That
One
is
more
what we
season
should
with
stand
him.
by.
Okay, Gucci,
Yes.
relax yourself. Calm your tits down.
I
Shaw.
love it when he's like this.
Shaw spoke positively about Ole. What do you expect, Zuri? That he's his boss,
That's his
right?
boss. I mean,
Yeah, his
come
boss.
on.
What do you expect? Alif Ramzan, just get Harry Kane in. Swap with Marshall plus money and another proper
Definitely read
centre-back.
one friend.
Central transfer might happen will curtail the progress of Ahmad lah. Lastly, Ole deserve one more season, guys. This is make or break season for him. I'm pretty sure the next season, if he falls short again, the same narrative will be given. Give him one
Yeah, I
more
think
season.
definitely will be back again.
Give him one more season. I second every single word Gucci says. Bravo. Of course you would because he is Ole in, right, Serena? Lots of talks about the tactics and late sub, but I think nobody addressed the elephant in the room, which is again the Spaniard. De Gea quickly. Joe, I know you don't agree with this sentiment. This is bunch
Yeah,
of hot
definitely not.
air, bunch of hot air. You don't buy this at all. De Gea,
Yeah.
why are we finding it on
The
him?
thing is, not everybody thinks like LVG.
Mhm.
And the thing is, you won't know. Like I said, Ole don't even know his players. So how will he know that Dino is good for penalty shootout? He don't even know the other outfield players whether can they make a difference. How will he know Dino will make a difference just by looking at stats? Just by looking at stats, VDB is a much better midfielder than Fred. But he managed to play the finals.
Wait,
So who are we kidding here, guys? Who are we kidding here? So
But
come on,
quickly-
the Gea topic. I think enough, like guys, because
Joe,
I think
quick one.
Ole just said it.
Joe,
He
quick
played
one.
the finals, so why?
Joe, quick one, all right? So we know for sure it's again it's public knowledge that David De Gea is not the best when it comes to penalty saving. In fact, the last one he saved, you have to go all the way back. And back then I only had one kid. I just got married about 2016. Okay. So until today, he has not saved any penalty. And if you compare their record in stark contrast, you look at Dino's, he has far superior record. When you are playing a final, shouldn't you counter that factor in as well that you might go all the way down to the wire?
No, my manager doesn't know that.
Okay, fair enough. I love
Yeah,
you, Joe.
he doesn't know that.
Serena, Vanguard won FA Cup and got sacked, and he likes to play horny football.
On the
Serena,
football, he's very
remember
horny.
that. Matish, you know, this boy Joe, he's always replying in just emoticons.
With the stickers and the emoticons.
Ay,
Yeah,
kids nowadays. No, watch also again another
Also
strawberry,
Yeah.
generation.
I think let's skip. It's always about this one, but let's do this
Okay.
instead. It's another Ridwan's best friend.
Oi,
Another one.
Tristan.
Marino, Europa
Hey.
Cup, EFL, Community Shield, LVG FA Cup. Ole, we will come back stronger next year. Yep.
Okay.
I think that's what we want.
And then we've got Kieran Snapshot tie. I'm very sure that's for Ridwan. Needs to come off his bubble. United have many problems, although possibly not as bad. Some of the other clubs and Glazes are one of them. I agree. But our manager hasn't quite instilled any confidence just yet. Agree with Ayman. He is too conservative. There is again coming back to Ole. Ayman, preachy bro. I don't see a legacy coming from the 2.5 season we had with him. And then Dean Henderson have saved 8 out of his. There you go. So apt that he came in. Oh, and by
Trace,
the way, I
next
didn't
time
need
WhatsApp to Ole.
coaching qualification to tell you Dino have been sub on for pens and I'm just a guy from Woodlands. Oh yeah, he's from Woodlands. His
He's
brother
from
is
Woodlands.
from Sembawang.
Yeah. Sembawang.
Mark is from Sembawang. Ole has some favoritism and like Anwar mentioned, however, he has grown progress, second place and final in the season. If he's out of top 4, will definitely get the sack. And then, and I'm sorry, An, I didn't want to come on tonight because I have
it's
a
okay,
lot of
Tracy.
nasty things to say. No problem, Trace. We love
No
you.
problem, bro.
Nonetheless, Ronald
Nah.
Koeman. Hey, where is this
Ruben,
guy?
you're cancelled. Huh?
Joe,
You're
Joe,
cancelled.
I think we missed out some right at the top, Joe. I think there was one as well coming from this guy, Suhail Samsudin. Now, why are we even interested in signing Tom Heaton when Donnarumma is available on?
Okay, I think we gotta put the final nail in the coffin. A lot of people has been asking me. I think a lot of people has been asking Ridwan.
Yeah.
The thing is, right now we have De Gea and Dino, and also if you're gonna add Donnarumma into the ranks, we have like 3 first choice goalkeepers.
Yeah.
What are we going to do with 3 first choice goalkeepers? So Tom Heaton is being signed because he will be replacing Romero. And for a matter of fact, you know, guys, Tom is not going to be playing at all. It will be just Dino and De Gea. But that alone, it depends if De Gea leaves. And also, if you get Donnarumma in, then I think Dino will leave. Definitely, Dino and De Gea will leave. I don't think so. Anybody of these 2 goalkeepers will want to be playing second fiddle to Donnarumma. Definitely not. So I don't think so. Even though he is available for free, I still think no. I think it's bad business.
Do we have
to get
enough
him in.
time, Joe, for one last one, perhaps?
Yeah, go ahead.
not part of Ole out brigade, Joe. However, he fell short. Needed some subs to try freshen the game at least around 60 minutes mark. Need to have some guts to take off star players. Yeah, again, and this is again has been said again and again. I think all around the floor today, he needs to grow a pair. And if he does not
Definitely.
have one, go to Thailand. They can implant anything into your body. Of course, you got to get the approval to fly across the border.
One more from my brother here. Look at that. Arun.
Hey, Aaron,
Ole, this is
Potong
a
Pasir.
10-year
Potong
contract
Pasir was shaking.
extension. The Potong Pasir Don is here and a 450 million transfer kitty. Hey guys, this guy is a big time hater of City. I'm telling you, he hates it whenever there's money involved in the football game. So yeah, if he were to say this, 450 million, I think, guys, I don't know, man, what Ole will do. But yeah,
Joe, 10 years contract extension. Would you give that to Ole Ridwan right now? 10 years extension and also a 450 million transfer kitty. Wow, that's really plush, man. Would you give that to Ole?
he will like it. You can buy Harry Kane, you can buy Haaland. All.
Okay, he's having a silent orgasm right now, Joe. Okay, let's move on to the next one. What do we have in store right now? So we've settled Ole. I think right now all the hot air and steam has been released, except for Ted. Ted got 2 fans going on with an air conditioner right now. And
we're
then
done with Poland. We're done with Solskjaer in and out. We are done with aspirations likely. All right. I'm just gonna know just one thing, guys. After last night, I think there was an immediate meeting scheduled to decide what are the transfer targets. We're gonna go around the table before we wrap this up. I want to know, guys, from you, your logical and maybe not lame transfers, like guys, but where do you think we should improve on, and who would you actually want on board United? And bear in mind, we just lost the finals. All right, guys, and I don't know which player will come. All right, let's start with Ted.
Ted, as an Ole out brigade right now. Hey, she's flying the flag alone. Gotta give props. Hey, Joe, where's the music? Where's the clap for her?
Let's go the clap. No, let's put a song for her. Let's go, Ted. Let's go, Ted.
Because you know why, Joe? Some guys, all right, they are just waffling over in and out, and they don't want to say it out in public. But this woman right here, kudos to her. She comes out and says, "Ole out." Nothing lesser than that. Ole out. But that, assuming that Ole is still in, who should you guys sign to make sure that he'll be a better cheerleader next year?
I think definitely more on the defensive side. So a centre back is definitely needed more than I think our front force itself. So I think there's this defender Jules Condé, right?
Yeah.
Is he still?
The French
I thought we was like supposed to target him or something like that. But then after that, the news kind of.
Ridwan, any news on Condé, the Sevilla centre back, the French next big thing? Anything on French, Kunde? You gotta unmute my friend. You gotta unmute.
Sounds very, very vulgar when it comes in Tamil, man.
I cannot read lips, man.
Now can, bro.
The one I know is only Paul Torres.
Pau Torres. Wow. Sleeping with your enemy. Ted, Pau Torres. Were you a bit impressed at least yesterday watching Pau Torres at the back? You guys didn't attack much as well.
I'd rather have Chasu Pau though.
Yeah, we didn't really do much.
Yeah. So not impressed, I guess, Ted. Not impressed.
I think for his track record, something that we can consider. I think we desperately need a CB. Yeah, it's not something whether something we can bargain. And then you look around, I don't really feel that they are proven kind of centre back. Yeah.
Okay. So centre back is the area of concern right now and focus for Ted.
Yep.
Ted, do you think at this current moment you need to just probably add more to your firing line?
To the attacking squad, I don't think.
Firing line.
Maybe the
apart
name
from Ole.
Yeah. To be honest, I really want Sancho to come, but the thing here is we need a centre back more than Sancho. If we continue to have Linda for the next season, we're gonna.
Who's Linda? Who's Linda, Ted?
Oh, Lindelof. I'm sorry.
Lindelof. Just to make sure those people who are watching us, they know what we are riding on, right? So Linda is Lindelof. That is in the net short term. So you want a centre back. You mentioned Kunde, and if this come at the expense of Sancho, happy days for you. You'll be all right with that, right? So that is your
I
area of
don't think
concern.
I don't think I have a choice lah. Really, centre back is something that we really need now. After do you see the ball that like Lindelof passed to our opponent? Yeah.
Which one? Is it the one in against Granada where Jole actually had to go on to his IG
Oh,
story
no, no.
and
Even
say what a
yesterday
beauty
also.
Tony Cruz is?
Even yesterday he did that.
Uh-huh.
So I feel he's always the opponent's man of the match lah. So I think we need someone who's our centre back to be our man of the match. Yeah.
Hey, that is funny. Yeah, she has a lot of funny bones in her, Joe.
Yeah, boy.
Such a talent. But we've heard from Ted. Joe, who do you want to go next? We want to hear from Gucci Gang. Gucci Gang has been kept in the dog pound for too long. Let's see, release him
let's
right
go.
now.
Get him.
Gucci.
Release him.
Transfer right now. Transfer Kitty. I give you 115 million. We've got a couple of players to sell as well. First and foremost, I want to start with top players right now. Top priority for you to get out of the club. And then, of course, the top priority to get into the club.
Okay, I'm not so educated with other players or like how.
Oh, you are.
Like,
Come on, Gucci. You're
Come
wearing
on.
sleeveless.
but-
You're wearing
but-
sleeveless, you know.
but
Shows a lot of gut.
like I say, I think the money should be well spent. I think if you get Sancho, it will be overspending, and then we will just be getting another guy that will be useless if you
Ui.
want to fill up other spaces. So
Ooh,
Useless.
I think we should
strong
get
words, huh?
we should get a centre back. Yes, we definitely need a centre back. I see Ted shaking her head.
Anybody
But-
you like?
But money needs to be well spent here. Transfer market has to be good. We need at least like 3-4 players. We need
3-4 players.
we need a good striker. Maybe instead of Sancho, maybe get Yusuf Atal or something.
Yusuf, is this okay? Yusuf Atal, is this the same guy in Gelang that is selling kebab right at the fish stall? Beside the fish stall. Yusuf Atal selling kebab. Is that the one?
I'm gonna Google this,
Maybe
man.
that guy. No.
I've not heard of Yusuf Atal. Gucci, if you don't know the name, it's
Yeah.
okay. Don't lie to us, okay? We know our football.
But that I seen the guy play on YouTube. I forgot what league it is. Sorry, my mistake.
I love you, man.
But
I really love you.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for saying that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Get
that's
people
centre
that
back.
are unknown that are willing to work hard for
Nice,
us. Not,
nice.
not some player that we are overspending and then we are
Not gonna
getting
put
two
all
players
my eggs in one basket.
Yes,
That's
so
good
at
one.
least Ole can learn his lesson to make rotational changes. All right.
Alright.
But Joe, I think Gucci has a really good point. I think he has been banging on it from just now. I think we have not picked this up. He wants your scouting management to go out there, right, into the obscurity and find a rare gem. When was the last time Manchester United did that, Joe?
Well, I don't know, man.
Right, because all
Very
these
long.
signings right now is either a patch-up work or those signings that will appease the fans, the glamour signings. When was the last time you guys unravel a gem?
Park Ji-sung.
He was
I
well
think I'm
known,
gonna say Park Ji-sung. No, but he was only well known to the Asian football though.
but the World Cup, he blew
Yeah.
up right after the World Cup, right?
Park
So
Ji-sung. But I think
I
before that already, Ferguson was plotting his move on him. So Park
yeah, because
Ji-sung.
you look at Leicester, because we went on and on and on about, we were completely in awe about how Leicester run their transfer strategy. They come up with people like Soyuncu and Didi from Gang. Why are clubs like your club, my club as well? Why are we not doing this? Do you trust your scouting
Ever.
system enough?
Eric
Aiman, maybe?
Jamba, Intan Fortune.
Aiman, maybe the question I want to throw it to you. Your scouting system. When was the last time you actually unraveled a diamond in the rough?
No.
I think it was
I don't think
Ronaldo.
so. Yeah, probably
Wow.
Ronaldo.
And that was the
Yeah.
good one. That's a good one.
Good
But
one.
that
That's a
was
good
what,
one. Ronaldo.
more than a decade ago?
And that was like what? 17 years ago.
17, even more than a decade. So is there anything wrong, Aiman, right now in your scouting system? Is there a flaw in your scouting management, Aiman, in Manchester United?
Yeah, could be because over the past few years we are looking at the big names and then overpaying for a product that has been above average at best. We're talking about maybe Falcao or Angel Di Maria, even Lukaku as well to some extent. I'm sorry for all the Lukaku fans out there. I know he just won a league title, but and then like a lot more of the other players that we have been buying over the past few years. So if you want to ask me about scoutings, right? Yeah, maybe you can go to the Belgian league, or perhaps even the Bundesliga as well, because or maybe the Liga, like what Gucci is saying about Youssef Attal. But I don't know if Youssef Attal's season has been solid this season. Last
I think it's only
season
one
he was
goal,
way
right? Yeah,
better.
One
Christian
goal
said
all
it.
season.
Yeah.
Always injured.
Last season was way better for Youssef Attal. This season, not so. 5-star weak foot. Yeah, his foot birthday got 5-star skills. I know because I'm using him now on FIFA Ultimate Team. But if you want to talk about Youssef Attal, maybe we can talk about Kenny Lala. For the last 2 seasons, he has been one of the best right backs. But
Yeah,
okay,
go
but
for it, man. Gucci.
I did put a disclaimer. I wasn't very educated about other players from other leagues.
Yeah,
you
you said that. You said
So
that.
I
there's
know
no
it's
right or
not
wrong,
you.
Okay.
Gucci.
Kind of rare.
We are all
The one
right.
of
We are
you
all
is
right.
very educated.
Yeah, but if you want to talk about maybe scouting perhaps some unknown names or some youngsters, yeah, maybe Pau Torres is one of them, but he just won the Unai Emery League, so I don't know.
Good evening.
But I'm truly interested. Okay, because most of the youngsters have been taken already, like Kanate to Liverpool or something like that. But I'm looking at Tapsoba though. Been watching a little bit of
Leverkusen.
Bundesliga.
Leverkusen, right?
Yeah, Bayer Leverkusen. Like I love Leverkusen for
Mhm.
some reason. If you guys were on Twitter, you guys would know. But Tapsoba is one of the bright stars right now. Bright young center backs, because
Okay.
like a lot of center backs are coming are emerging in Bundesliga as well. Maybe you guys should watch more Liga for teams like Nice or Lille, like some of
Lille.
these
Oh,
Lille
yeah, Lille.
Warriors, UP as well. But
Yeah.
not to say we have to go for Burak or maybe Jose Font. Not them, but some others, right? Like maybe Renato Sanchez. I don't know. Could be. But
Okay.
Good shout out. All right.
Renato is not a centre back. But whatever.
Okay.
Good
Joe,
point. Good point, man.
can
Iman,
I
good
take the
point.
comment right now? Can I take the comment
Yeah,
right now?
go.
We've got a
Let's
couple
take
of-
a comment before we
All
wrap it up. We read one.
We're not even being corny, but I've said this so many times,
Yeah.
Joe. Harry Kane and centre back is the answer. Joe will definitely agree with that. And then Melvo just break the bank for Varane and Kane. He's not bullshitting around. Just go for the glamour boys. Okay, job done.
Yeah.
And then we got Alif Ramzan, centre back, DMF and CF, Pau Torres, potential swap with Bailly or Jules Conde, Rice on DD as DMF, and all up for Harry Root Kane. Boys, those of you in the comment, I see Alif here saying so, Melvo saying so. Interesting. Just from the financial drive, how are you guys supposed to sustain
Yeah. It's gonna
all
be
this
difficult.
price tag that has been slapped on their foreheads? Astronomical, man, Joe. Big price tag. How are
Big
you?
price tag.
How are
200
you?
million, man, is for
How
Harry
are
Kane
you guys
itself.
supposed to service all these players' price tag? Varane, what? What are we looking at, Ayman? 60 for Varane, perhaps? 50
Yeah, probably
up
60.
north?
60.
And then you look at Kane at this current moment.
Kane is
He has
minimum
been,
200.
he has been said in public. You are dealing with Daniel Levy. He can probably squeeze juice out of peanuts. So he
Yeah.
is looking anything 100 up north. So all in all, you're looking at about 160, 180. How is United supposed to service all this transfer fee, Joe? Maybe we want to, you guys got a better idea, put it in a comment. I'll pick that up.
Yep.
Let's go with the next one. Ruben Lee. Pau Torres probably unlikely now that Villarreal has won the UF. Come on, man. I think at the end of the day, the lure of Manchester United and the prestige of playing for Manchester United will always far outweigh whatever title you have won in your domestic
True.
leagues.
True.
It is
But look at the
Manchester
next one, bro.
United. Pau Torres playing
It's a
style is similar
similar
to
style to
Harry
Harry
Maguire.
Maguire, yeah.
Wow.
Take
You know
it
what?
out, Wari.
Interesting, right? Interesting, right? Because Tristan mentioned that this guy can jump for nuts. Tristan is a bit of a stat man.
But
And he said that he did jump.
He did jump.
Did he? Oh, he did jump. Okay. So
Yeah.
that is okay. So that is a pass. That is a pass. So Pau Torres can jump, so Pau Torres can play with Harry Maguire. According to Ridwan, of course. Don't get me started on Victor Lindelof. No, we are not going to do that, Tristan. We came back from a long shift. Kasih Vito satu dekat Ole.
Oh, we're going Call of Duty Mobile over here.
I hope you heard that, Jay.
What is Matic and Mata still doing that? Ted, Matic and Mata, do we still reserve a bit of space for them perhaps in the squad?
I think Mata, whenever you bring him, right, he really do contribute. Matic itself, it's a hard question. I mean, if you find another CDM to kind of back
Then we
Scott,
can sell him off. Yeah.
yeah, then I think we,
Why
we,
not?
we can let Matic away. But
Okay.
I still think Mata you can keep him for some time. He always makes impact. When he comes down.
Fair enough. Atal, okay lah. Wah, alamak Joe.
Thank you, Noah.
he's
Yeah,
getting
as
left, right,
fan knows,
center, man.
huh?
Gucci. Gucci, you're well protected with us, right? Fans
Yeah,
are already
always.
super upset with the board. One way they can appease them is with a blockbuster signing like Keenan, proper centre back. Money through 100 meter each isn't a problem for a club like Man U. You agree, Gucci? 200 million, easy pocket change for Manchester United, given the delicate financial situation that we are all
I mean,
under right now.
I do not know behind the scenes, but
Mhm.
I'm just saying money needs to be well spent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just digging our
Rare
graves.
Gems, Ahmad Diallo, Hannibal, and Palestri. Oh, okay. Talking about Rare Gems. United boys, would you take Paco Alcacer if given a chance?
I'll catch you. Nah.
Ridwan, Paco Alcacer.
Ridwan.
Anything for him? Ridwan?
Which player? I
No.
can't. I never recognize him.
Oh, you never recognize him, huh? Okay.
Never
so
recognize him. Never mind. It's
It's
okay.
okay,
It's
it's
okay.
okay,
No
it's
need him.
okay.
Never mind.
no
You
hard
recognize the
feelings.
next one.
I was at
Your favorite.
Kieran. Our centre back signing must be spot on, and an important consideration is that whoever comes in must be complementary with Maguire. Agree with Gucci, somewhat that we should get a few players and not blow it out on just one player. But the name he said, Yusuf.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
What do you guys think about Danny Ings as stopgap waiting for Haaland next season? Aiman, quick one, 10 seconds. Danny Ings as a stopgap solution. Do you buy that?
Cavani's there already.
Okay,
That's if
done.
Cavani is there.
Beautiful.
Ruben Lindelof. Oh,
Nah.
kabak. Yo.
No. I rather eat kebab than having kebab to see the
Hey,
United.
rabak mutabak deh.
And Ruben, I haven't get my kebab yet. It's been 2 years running now.
Rashford, Varane, Bellingham, Renato Sanchez, and Sancho. Kane would be a bonus. Wow, Bellingham.
Oh, really? Macam not
Hey,
bad. Rush beer.
hey, our show has now crossed the
Hello.
channel. We have
Hello.
Oles
Oh,
Oops, I
Just
did
watching
it
it.
again.
Soksha. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Babyface Assassin.
The next one.
Hey, sell Pogba. And unfortunately, here. Okay.
Okay.
Are you
They here.
serious?
Okay.
Are you
Ridwan.
serious?
Ridwan, come
Pogba,
on.
serious?
Wow, release your load, man. Release your load. Pogba
I
and
think,
also
I
De
think, I think
Gea.
that's the answer.
You serious?
Razil, if Pogba leave,
Rush beer.
who will buy?
Yeah.
Bissouma?
Who will buy?
Bissouma, yes.
Kuma?
Could be Bissouma.
Are you gonna buy Kuma?
And then, Bissouma, definitely yes. Who can play like Pogba as brother Bruno?
Exactly. Nobody.
Rush
Who? Rush beer. Sir,
Rush beer.
if you're watching, Rush beer, please answer.
gotta
We
answer,
do
man.
one. Who, da, bro?
Wait.
Who?
Wait, Joe, what was the question again?
If you sell Pogba, who you gonna buy, da? Who you
Okay.
gonna buy? Tell me, Bissouma you gonna buy, or you gonna buy Musuma?
Didi.
Who you gonna buy?
Ui.
Mansoor you gonna buy? I don't know.
Okay.
Casper?
Wow, Rashbe, you have been
Rashbe,
asked.
You have been asked.
asked. Okay.
You have been
Biggest
summoned.
problem is actually the wages. Astronomical wages. They are still paying for some
Yeah.
players.
Phil Jones.
Mama
Terrible
as
done.
usual.
Mama, thank you,
as
Mama.
usual. And share that, guys. Mama, come on, man.
Statman is done.
on. All right, can we go to the next one? Pau Torres ranks 53rd in La Liga for aerial duel. You guys make the judgment for yourself. He isn't a fast player.
Yeah,
either.
we don't want a slow defender, man. No.
So Joe, that has completely thrown the equation out for
Yep.
Pau Torres. But okay, wait. According to Ridwan, he can jump. What? He was jumping. He jumped. Did he not?
Yeah.
Not good enough.
I think not good enough.
United have to sell some deadwood to raise the funds, plus maybe some squad players and maybe DDG. Right now, Alif, if you do so, I really am intrigued to know who are your cash cows.
Yeah.
Who are some of the players you can actually sell
Lingard,
for a handsome
Lindelof.
profit? For a handsome profit. Are you serious? And Rashford there. Yeah, Pogba out. Too much drama with him. Mega wages. Idiotic agent Bellingham or Renato Sanchez in. There you go. Ridwan, you happy with this? So we get Pogba out. We get people like Bellingham or Renato Sanchez to actually fill up that void. I don't even know if
Sell
you're gonna answer,
Pogba.
man.
No.
Sell Pogba.
I think let's
Wait.
not do that.
I think this boat has actually sailed past United way back.
Yeah, we are done with this. Yep.
My cat also can jump, lah.
Yeah.
Naughty seaweed. All right. Sorry, I'm very hot now. You should be
Well, now
where.
some aircon, bro. Come on,
No,
cool
he
it down.
should be where Ted is right now. 2 fans and
Have a
an aircon.
Heineken with a can in it. Take a chill.
That short daily transfer news is yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, guys, we are talking about transfer. Please head over to our Instagram. We've got some really mamma mia kind of content. The visuals top notch. Joe, you mentioned to me you thought that you were subscribed to Sky Sport when you first saw our transfer news. You
Then
want
I
to tell
realized it's Snapchat.
you want to tell the crowd what's happening, what has actually blown you off,
Guys,
your feet.
we are going to tell you guys about all the latest news, all transfer latest news from all over the world, all the clubs. We are going to get in there. Speculations, rumors, done deals. Watch this space. We are going to give you everything fresh and it's out of the oven. All right, guys, it's going to be hot and out of the oven.
Ayman, we can't depend on Cavani, Ayman, on all season. I was thinking Ings will be a decent backup option if we are being priced out.
It's okay, we got Martial, boys.
Maybe Ayman.
All right, man. I think we are almost done with the last comment. And fellas, yes, An.
No, I think Ayman wanted to say something. Ayman, right now, just on the. No, you okay? Okay. So, Joe, that's done right now from us. I think we've said enough. Everything is out of our chest.
Out of the chest. I'm just gonna ask one last question around the note. 5 seconds, all right? Ayman, what do you think we can win next season?
Hey, what a question.
A domestic cup will be a little bit realistic, but some transfers might change my opinion.
All right. But which cup do you think we can win?
Ayman is being coy, man, today. He does. You're not getting anything out of Ayman.
You're not
today.
getting anywhere. I'll give you. We got 4 cups, all right? EFL, FA Cup, Champions League.
An FA Cup will be nice. An FA Cup will be nice.
FA Cup. Okay. All right. Reasonable. Ted, what about you, Ted?
Yeah, same here. I think if the chance hires with like FA Cup.
All right. So we're trying to match Arteta's feet, right? FA Cup. Gucci, what about you?
We will win nothing.
Wait.
We'll win nothing. That is what I wanted to know.
Hey.
We'll win nothing. And then we'll come back to square one and I'll ask you again, do we need him on board?
No, he's kidding. He's kidding.
The FA Cup. I just want to shout out to Derek, Yusuf, Muhammad, and my mother who's sitting right here.
Hey, Auntie! Hello!
Auntie!
All right.
Thank you for watching. Ridwan, what about you, Ridwan? What could we possibly win next season? Realistic ones. Come on, give me a fast one.
Don't say the Euros, huh? Because
Yeah.
Euros are meant for international teams.
Come on, Ridwan, unmute yourself. All right, what about you?
Come on, football.
What do you think United can win?
Could be the big thing. The
Hey,
family title.
what is a big thing? Size does matter, huh? Ridwan, you must be really clear about big and small. What is
You
the
listen,
big
What big thing?
From the third, this is in second.
Wait,
Ridwan.
You can never know.
You never
The
know.
title belongs to Manchester United.
Whoa.
This is the one, Joe. The Premier League, Joe. The Premier League.
The Premier League. Not bad, huh?
And then we got great show, guys. See you next season. You never alone.
Alamak.
You never were alone. Myself and Kariki are going on a summer holiday. When we get back, we have another crack at this Europa competition. Hey, whoever is this behind this account, I'm going to report you, okay?
I think we know who is it, bro. It's definitely one of our own.
And then another one, Joe.
Next time, you're going to win Premier League Champions of the month, January. Yes, I was celebrating, guys. Yeah! And we're going to win maybe the Audi Cup.
Hey, World Cup.
And then the last one from Tristan. Depends on the signings. It's too early to judge. Sancho, a top quality centre back. We would come in second, a competitive season. EFL, FA, sorry, I don't know what it feels like to win. Exactly. It's been 4 years, so I can't tell you what we would win. And Ruben Lee with the last one, possibly the EFL Cup. All right, fellas, we have come down to the wire. We've come down to the last one. Thank you so much, Ridwan, Ted, Gucci, and Ayman for tuning in. Fellas, this is it, guys. United, we are down and out this season. We are down and out today, but with a proper and solid transfer window, we should be back to where we belong. But I feel that we will be playing decent football at least. And I guess the verdict is in. Ole in for another season. But guys, this is it. We will come back again next season. We review guys you back again to check whether or not Ole still deserve the chance to be at the spot. This is Joe, your boy. This is Anwari here. All United again. Keep it locked, keep it tight. We will be back next season. Till then, enjoy your fellas.
Come on, you Gunners!
Come on, you Gunners!